Good morning, everybody. It is a nice, crisp February morning here in Georgia, and today we're going to be getting the exhaust done on my 2017 Silverado. I've owned this truck for about, it's February. I got it right before Thanksgiving, so I'd say like a good 3 months ago, and it's been nice having a little bit of quiet, but at this point, I'm over it. I want to hear this truck, and I want to hear it good. And that's exactly what we're going to be accomplishing today. Also, I have a whole bunch of piping that I took off of this truck and my girlfriend's truck, because I had both of them put back to factory because I'm trying to sell the black one. So I got all the piping from when I had it true dualed that I can use for the exhaust setup. We're getting done today on this one. At least try and cheapen the cost, because exhaust piping and just materials in general these days are really expensive. A good exhaust setup a couple years ago, and I literally mean just a couple years ago, would be about $300, not to include tips, maybe even less. And I'm talking like for a full setup, not like a chop the muffler off and put a piece of pipe in place. These days you're looking at over $400, so any little bit helps. So, but with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get us some coffee and get us a last cold start with it. Well, last cold start with it being factory, and then we're gonna head over to the exhaust shop. Like I said, can't start the day off without coffee. All right, here we go. See if it'll do the hard shift this morning. It wasn't hard, but it was a rush. It was a firm shift. Yeah. I do not enjoy that about this truck. Also, am I the only one that looks at my reflection when passing by buildings with big windows? I mean, gosh, dog. I love looking at the reflection of my truck, even though my truck's fairly plain right now. Even though I still think it looks good, but it's not a real eye catcher, but I still think it looks good. Here we are. So pretty much as soon as I got here, they're like, all right, let me see your keys. And they put it on the rack, so absolutely stoked. So good. I'd like to hit a straightaway without lights so we can rip it. truck's probably been sitting for maybe about 3 hours now. So it's like a semi-cold start, I guess I'd say. Back there and got the headlights on. Transmission's at 127 degrees, so yep, not super cold. Not too afraid to romp on it a little bit, but still not gonna do too much. Yeah, not a lot of good places around here to really get on it and record it, outside of the truck at least. Not too bad. That's not like my normal get up and go. That's probably like a little bit more. I usually try to, when I accelerate, I'm usually pretty soft with it. So generally it's not even that loud when I'm driving, or like normal driving at least. I'll definitely have to get one good romp on it on just open road for y'all, so y'all can really hear it. And even then, that wasn't that bad. I passed where I needed to go because I was trying to get me a case of beer, but you know what? It's fine. Absolutely okay with that. Got us some Coors lattes. Try to get a quick startup of the truck. Not too bad. Alrighty. I'm getting gone whenever this Volkswagen passes in front of me. That's awesome. I'm not a big fan of doing revs just because it's not good on your motor, but every now and then I don't mind indulging just a little bit. And I guess now I'm thinking about it, I didn't exactly say what I got done to the truck. If it wasn't obvious enough, I did end up getting the cat back true dual set up on this truck, like I have done all of my, not all of my, but my last several trucks. I mean, it's just something I feel like can't be beat, man. It's a really nice sound, and for all the money that you're going to spend on getting other setups done, to include mufflers, like it's a lot of money forked over. I mean, and even though this setup isn't typically cheap, I brought all that piping and stuff with me to the exhaust shop. Usually it's like $400 something. I ended up paying a little over $200. Yeah, just a little over $200 with all the piping that I brought. And I feel like with this setup, you get the most bang for your buck. You get the loud aggressiveness, but it's not too bad because you still got the cats. Yeah, man, love the setup. All right, guys, so here we are several months later. We're like in August now. I apologize. I've taken my sweet time. First finalizing this video as well as several other videos I have in the works, for some legitimate reasons and some out of pure laziness, all of which I will explain in videos to come. But with that said, thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate y'all's continuous support to the channel, whether you're new or not. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, let me know, and I'll see y'all in the next one.